Hey guys, it is your girl Jade Ashley, and I want to welcome you back to an all new video of When the Beat Drops. And like always, I'm here to give you my 5 hottest beats and music of this week. So of course, you got to stay tuned for more. Okay guys, so let's get into this week's beats. I'm super excited. A whole bunch is going on in music this week, so I cannot wait to talk about it. So my first beat of this week, if you don't know, you about to find out that my first beat is gonna have to go to Miss Nicki Minaj with the ba-da-da-da-da-da. So she just released her new record and her new music video to her single Megatron. Now I don't know if it's part of a new album or if it's just like a single, but Nicki literally just popped up out of nowhere. She's been silent. The Barb's done put out a missing persons, report. They put out the flyers and everything. Ain't nobody seen her since, the Met Gala. And then, she just popped up. She was like Megatron. Everybody was like, what is Megatron? And, me, when I initially heard the title Megatron, my mind first went to robots. I just thought, oh, robots is something like, futuristic and stuff like that. So I'm like, what if she got up her sleeve? I didn't know if it was an album. I didn't know if she got a pet and named it I just did not know exactly what it was. And as the days continued to just go by and the Barb started speculating like, what is Megatron, she let us know that it was a record just last night, I believe it was. It came out today. Literally, it came out like 2 hours ago. It's 2:20 in the morning. So right now is actually June 21st. So it was officially the first day of summer. So Nicki came just in time. She got that summer anthem going. And even before she released the full record and a full music video, she released like a little 15-second clip on, social media. And I was like, okay, now, wait a minute. I think she got me. Like, not that I wasn't, excited before, but it's just like when you hear it and you just know. So that 15-second clip, and I was like, all right. So I was excited, and I could not wait for 12 o'clock. I could not wait for midnight, which is 12 o'clock, obviously. But I could not wait for the record and the music video to drop. I was so excited about it. And literally, I was like, all right, the moment we've been waiting for. So I played the record, and one thing that I knew I was going to like about the record is that it has like a reggae type of vibe for it, which let me know that it was definitely a summer anthem that she was going for. So she's from New York like I am. Well, she's from Trinidad, but she's from New York and stuff like that. So I don't know if y'all know, but out here in New York, reggae music is a really big deal. Whether you're, West Indian or not. I'm not West Indian, but, basically I grew up listening to reggae music and stuff like that. So I already knew I was about to catch a vibe listening to it. And, she's Trini. So like, it was just definitely up her alley. But I think the thing that everybody gets excited about is the ba-da-da-da-da-da. So I was like, yes, like that's my favorite part of the song, number one. But other than that, like automatically while I'm watching the music video and I'm listening to the record, I just imagined myself getting drunk this summer, listening to it and vibing to it. Like literally the first watch, I was like, damn, I could see myself actually getting drunk this summer and vibing to this record. Like those were my first initial thoughts. But other than that, she looked good, hair looked good, makeup looked good, outfits look good. She has her current boyfriend, Kenneth, I think it's Kenneth Petty, I believe his name is, as the leading guy and stuff like that. Why not? That's her man. One line she actually said in the record was, I'm Barbie and this is Ken and that's Fendi Facts, something like that. And it just kind of went because, she's Nicki, the Barbie, her, so she's Nicki. We associate her with being a Barbie, and then his name is actually Kenneth, so he is Ken. And she got to deal with Fendi, so Fendi Facts. Like, if y'all know, y'all know. So I was like, oh, I like that line and stuff like that or whatever. But yeah, definitely a vibe without a doubt. The music video was a vibe without a doubt. I listened to it about like maybe 3 or 4 times back to back and stuff like that. Watched the music video. I'm excited to see exactly what she has next, because knowing Nicki, I highly doubt she's just going to just be dropping singles, well, dropping just dropping singles. Like, I feel like this is part of a project and stuff. We don't know exactly what it is. She was kind of moving discreetly around this time, where she just kind of just popped up with a record in a music video. So I'm excited to see what's to follow. But other than that, I am absolutely here for Megatron. Megatron was the complete opposite on what I thought it was. Like I told you, I thought we were about to get some Transformers type stuff, robotic type of stuff. And she just came with, a summer anthem, a summer vibe, something that you could do a little wine to and stuff like that. Something that you could get drunk to, which I'm going to get drunk to. So I love it. But if you checked out Nicki Minaj's new record, Megatron, and the music video, definitely comment below and let me know your thoughts, because I am feeling it. And I know y'all got to be feeling it too. But other than that, we got to move on to my second beat of this week. In the moment we all have been waiting for, the moment we wait for every single year, is XXL's annual freshman class. And today, or as in yesterday, Thursday, the 20th, they released their 2019 freshman class. And I've been waiting for this one just because I've seen a lot of the pitches. I never really paid attention to the pitches in the past like I have this year. So I was kind of like, oh, okay. I hope they pick this person. I hope they pick that person. I don't want to see that person on this list and stuff like that. But I have to say, for not the very first time, but for the first time in a while, I have to say XXL got it right. Shout outs to them. Their list this year is pretty decent. Like, I had to be like, okay, XXL, y'all did y'all thing with the freshman class without a doubt. There was a lot of faces I was happy to see on this year's cover. So usually what I do is I just read down the list. I'll let y'all know if I know them, if I don't know them, and whatever the case may be. And it's definitely a lot of familiar faces on this year's cover for me, and definitely I feel like faces that are well deserving of their spot on this year's list. So the first person that I have to talk about that made the list this year is Tierra Whack. Now, I'll be honest with y'all, I've heard of Tierra Whack. I've heard that she's the bomb. There's a whole bunch of list of artists that I've been hearing about that I want to get to, and she's one of those artists that's like, I haven't really listened to her music just as of yet, but based off of what the masses are saying, what a lot of people are saying, I hear that she's really dope. So without no doubt, I'm sure she's pretty deserving of her spot on that cover. And just the fact that it's another female on the cover, little chocolate girl, just like killing it. I was here for it. So I'm not too familiar with her, but definitely one thing about the freshman class is that they give these artists that spotlight for their star to get even brighter and to get even bigger and stuff like that. So I will say that I am absolutely excited into getting to know more about Tierra Whack, because I've been hearing that she's pretty dope for sure. But other than that, Megan Thee Stallion. Now y'all know I love me some Megan Thee Stallion. She has been killing it. Her debut album came out, and she's doing all of these shows, and like she's literally all over the place. Like literally everywhere you turn, Megan Thee Stallion, she is killing it. She's lyrically nice, so she definitely deserved that spot on the cover. Like, she can rap. So without a doubt, I was like absolutely excited to see that she was on this cover. So shout outs to Megan, that's my boo. But other than that, we have Rico Nasty. Now, Rico Nasty is another female rapper that I've been familiar with. Like, I've heard some of her records and stuff like that. I know her name and everything. I don't want to say her music is per se not my cup of, orange juice or whatever. But, there's somebody for everybody. But she's been doing her thing. She's been killing it. I've been seeing her name. I've been, watching her floating around and stuff like that. So I can attest that she's definitely, been out here grinding. She's been out here building her fan base. And she's, definitely a name that constantly comes up without a doubt. So I know she definitely deserved her spot on that cover without a doubt. And if I say without a doubt again. But the baby. Now, y'all know the baby is one of the biggest things that's out right about now. Aside from having hit records and stuff like that on the radio and having like these very well thought creative music videos, I love his music videos. His music videos kind of give me in a certain sense, you know how like Busta Rhymes used to have like those crazy music videos, like just really creative. I kind of feel like he's like a little bit of the 2019 version of that. So like aside from having some dope records and stuff like that, dope music videos, his shows I've seen has been dope and stuff like that. He's just been, you know, building a name for himself. People are getting kind of getting to see like what his personality is like, you know. So whether, you know, his fans testing him and he letting y'all know he don't play that shit. But the baby, he's deserving. He's definitely deserving of his spot on the freshman cover. Other than that, Gunna been killing it, y'all. Gunna has been killing it, okay? It's not a record that you don't hear. It's not you turn on the radio, you want to hear some Gunna. I'm pretty big with the playlist on Apple Music. Gunna is definitely all over the hip hop playlist, the New Atlanta playlist. Like, Gunna is the shit. So for him to be on the cover, I was excited to see him on the cover as well, because like y'all can't tell me he's not deserving. Y'all cannot tell me Gunna is not deserving. He's definitely deserving to be on this cover. YB and Cordae, I was so excited to see YB and Cordae on this. Now, out of the whole YBN crew, you got YB and Cordae, you got YB and Almighty J, and you have YB, he was on the cover last year, Namir. So Cordae, Almighty J, and Namir. So no shade to the other two, but Cordae is the best lyrically. Out of the whole YBN crew, when it comes to lyrics and stuff like that, Cordae is dope as hell. And he, what was it? When I saw Dr. Dre co-sign and, you know, was like, you know, this is it. I was like, see, even Dr. Dre knows what's up. So Cordae, absolutely 150% deserve to be on this cover. Like I mentioned, Namir was on the cover last year and stuff like that. So to see him on the cover this year, he definitely deserved his spot on this cover. Other than that, Roddy Ricch he's pretty big as well, you know, whether it's his, you know, solo records or his features and stuff, he's been building a name for himself. Like he's dope as well. YK Osiris, I could give you the world, baby girl, you just gotta be worth it. He's building a name for himself as well. He got a really huge record. So I think by him being a part of this cover, or this class, I should say, and stuff like that, that's definitely a good look for him, and that's definitely going to help boost his career. And, you know, his records is already hot and getting up there and stuff like that. He's already getting radio play, so he's definitely moving in the right direction. Lil Mosey. Now, Lil Mosey is one of the artists, probably the first artist on the cover that I never heard of before. So, I'm definitely interested in learning more about him, because one thing that I do learn as these covers come out each year is that even the artists that I ain't never heard of before, I eventually learn more about them, and eventually they, you know, they'll have a name for themselves. So Lil Mosey is somebody I've never heard of before. So I'm excited to actually see like what he's about. Based on the people that they already put on this cover, I was like, okay, he got to be about something if he's amongst these other people and stuff like that. Comethazine, I've heard his name before, but I don't know his music, but I've seen his face and I know his name. So I'm also, you know, interested in seeing what he's about as well. And then the last person is Blueface. So we already know Blueface. He's had a big year, you know, with the whole Tatiana and stuff like that. So with him having a hit record, I want him to move past that hit record and give us another hit record. So he seems to have a formula that has kind of got him hot and stuff like that. So Blueface has got to show us more what he got, you know. That's, you know, but the 2019 XXL freshman class is a pretty good tight class, and I'm excited about that. So once again, shout out to XXL, because sometimes you be look up, but this year y'all did the damn thing with the cover. I gotta give y'all that. Y'all did the damn thing with that cover. But other than that, we're gonna move on to my next beat of this week, and I gotta talk about the Legendary Nights tour. So this week it was announced that Future and Meek Mill will be headlining a tour coming this fall called the Legendary Nights tour. And the first thing I thought about was Meek Mill is really out here working, because Meek literally just got off a tour like probably I want to say maybe 3 months ago or something like that, he did a tour where he had Cash Doll with him. Like, he was like just working. Like, he came out of jail, he, you know, made his music, dropped his album, went on tour, and now he wants to go on another tour. He's co-headlining with Future, and then joining them on the tour is DJ Mustard, YG, and my girl, Meg Thee Stallion. I told y'all, she out here working, she out here killing it. So I'm excited for her to actually be on that tour. It's definitely a really good lineup. Obviously, like I said, Meek, he's been working. You know, he already has like a dope catalog. Future himself already has a dope catalog. And Future just dropped the new project like a few weeks ago. It's a short project though. But other than that, you know, he known for dropping like 4 albums in a year anyway. But yeah, so both of them alone as the headliners have dope catalogs. But then you got somebody like DJ Mustard who's worked with literally everybody in their mama. So when you have DJ Mustard, you just don't know who he's going to bring with him on his tour. Like, there's an endless amount of artists for him to bring, you know, seeing as how like everybody has like a DJ Mustard record. And then obviously YG as well. YG, he just released his new album. So for real. So, you know, he has, I think For Real is his 3rd album. His first album is dope. I think his first album is his best album. But regardless of the fact, so YG, you know, he has it. And then, like I said, Meg Thee Stallion, you know, she just released her debut album. She had her mixtapes beforehand. She's real big. You know, it's about to be a hot girl summer. And then, you know, she's going to heat up the fall. You know, it's just really dope. The tour is going to start on August 28th in St. Louis, and then it's going to wrap up October 5th in Las Vegas. So if y'all think y'all would be attending the Legendary Nights tour, comment below and let me know. I need to go to a concert soon, so I don't know if this might be it. Between them or Chris Brown, I don't know. But this tour definitely sounds hot for sure. But other than that, we're going to move on to my 4th beat of this week. And aside from, you know, making YouTube videos, I've been doing this thing for a minute now. I am very heavily on watching just YouTube videos myself. And this week, DDG finally released the video to his record Hold Up featuring Queen Naija. So if you watch DDG on YouTube like I do and stuff like that, then you literally seen the entire process of this record. You seen when he was working, he's doing music and stuff like that. You seen when he flew to Atlanta to work with Queen in the studio for it, and then he teased the hell out of this record. He would even post snippets of the records towards the end of his video and stuff like that, to the point that you kind of already knew the record and stuff. And then he just, you know, he shot it twice actually. He did a reaction video recently to the music video, and he revealed that, you know, he shot it twice, which was kind of obvious because if you watched it the first time they did the music video, they had the green screen. This is not going to be green when y'all watching it, but as I'm recording it, the screen behind me is actually green. But anyway, it was like a green screen music video. At the time, Queen was still pregnant. Kennedy had like a whole different ponytail. It was still a high ponytail, but it was a completely different ponytail. And then if you look at the music video now, Queen obviously isn't pregnant. It was obvious that it was 2 music videos, but I guess he, you know, for some people they didn't realize that and stuff or whatever. But yeah, he you know, revealed that they did 2 music video shoots for it. But I've been really waiting for this because, like I said, teased the hell out of it. We've seen the whole process of this one particular record. So yeah, I thought the music video was really dope. I think it's kind of weird watching, you know, DDG and Queen kind of be in that whole situation where it's kind of like they broke up and then they're going, you know, back and forth and whatever, like as if they were in a relationship. And then, you know, got Clarence and Kennedy being kind of like the side pieces. You know, it's when you watch the videos and you kind of know what it is with them when it comes to like real life. But I mean, it's acting, you know, it's music, you know. But I like the music video. I love the record. Like I said, you know, when you hear it enough, you have no choice but to like it. So, you know, Hold Up is definitely one of my favorites. So to finally see the music video was kind of like, finally, after all of this time, and we finally get it. But if you checked out DDG's new music video, Hold Up, featuring Queen Naija, let me know if you liked it, what you feeling, it could have been more, you know, just comment below and let me know your thoughts. But other than that, we're going to move on to my last beat of this week, and I have to talk about Drake because, you know, Drizzy, he got a whole bunch going on at the moment. First and foremost, Drake is an NBA champion, you know. He won, you know, the NBA finals. He did nothing but you know, but stand on the sidelines and cheer for his team. But he is a winner just as much as the Raptors are, just as much as the actual physical basketball players are. He is a winner. I guarantee you, when they get their rings, his ass will be there getting a ring too. So in celebration of the Raptors actually winning the finals, he dropped 2 new records. One was what is it, Money in the Grave? Yeah, Money in the Grave, featuring Rick Ross, which is actually my favorite record out of the 2. And then the second one is Amaretta. So Money in the Grave, I don't know what it is about that, but it's just kind of like when you just like listen to a song for the first time and it just kind of captures you. So Money in the Grave, definitely. The first time I actually listened to it, I knew he dropped the records, but I didn't listen to them instantly. But when I first listened to them, I listened to them in the gym. So Money in the Grave is definitely a vibe, without a doubt. But other than that, he's out here still breaking records. So this week, he earned his 34th Billboard Hot 100 top 10 song. So his 34th record in the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, pretty much. And that record was his new record, No Guidance, with Chris Brown. He's featured on the record and stuff like that. So now he is tied with the Beatles. They are both in second place. Madonna holds the first spot with 38 songs and stuff like that. So Drake is just out here living his best life. He's just having fun. He's an NBA champion. He's breaking records. He's dropping records. He just released some new photos on Instagram the other day where he said he's in album mode. So, you know, shout out to Drake. I'm trying to be on Drake's level of happiness at this moment. You know, we're all achieving or trying to achieve happiness. So hopefully I get to Drake's level of happiness at this moment. But other than that, those are my 5 hot beats of this week. Okay guys, so I want to thank you for tuning into this week's video. And of course, you know I have to end every single video by reminding you guys to comment, like, subscribe, and share. It would greatly be appreciated. Now y'all know I cannot end this video without giving y'all my song of the week. And I mentioned this in my last beat. So my song of the week is going to have to go to Chris Brown and Drake with No Guidance. Now when the record came out, I was in LA. I was recording videos and stuff like that. So I couldn't make it my song of the week when it actually came out. But the fact of the matter is, I've literally listened to that song every single day since it came out. I've listened to it back to back, because that's literally one of my favorite songs. So, No Guidance, Chris Brown and Drake, my song of the week. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll check y'all next time. So, bye. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.